Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tina. It is Saturday, December the 11th, and I'm here to give you a great deal of updates. I'm pretty excited about this one. Today was our stitching meetup, and we had such a great time. Because it was December, we decided to make it more like a party. We brought goodies to share. I brought a big pot of soup. Another lady brought a big tossed salad. We had lunch together, and it was such a good time. And part of the fun was that we did our gift exchanges this time. So I just uploaded a video. In fact, it's uploading now. It's not even finished, where I showed you my ornament that I made for my exchange piece that I took. And so that's good because now that we've had the party, you'll be able to see it. And I want to show you what I got in my gift bag. Look at that. I understand that it's a tiny modernist pattern, but when I opened it, I just squealed because, as you know, I have stitched 3 Christmas Brenda Gervais patterns that have these little mice or very similar mice in them. But isn't this a beautiful ornament? Green holly on the back. Love this ribbon. It's so pretty. And it just matches the fabric beautifully. My stitcher was Linda, and I opened mine last because I had everyone draw numbers for the order that they would go up and pick their gift. And I just didn't draw a number so that I could be last. So this is what I got, and I am tickled. I can't tell you how excited I am about it. I think it's precious. Now that I've shown it to you, I can go put it on my tree. So very happy with that. Thank you, Linda, if you're watching. So while I was at the stitching meetup, in addition to talking and visiting, we had a couple of neat things happen. We had a young girl, 10 years old, show up today with her mom. She had seen about it at the library, and she just came in to see, what it was about. And I think she had a little kit with her to get started, but she didn't really know how to stitch. And one of our lovely ladies happened to be sitting next to her at the table and saw her struggling a bit and talked with her and just started teaching her to cross stitch and sat and helped her all morning long. It was so sweet and it was so exciting. Here's a 10-year-old girl learning to cross stitch. It was great. So that was great fun. And then I did have a new start. So, Sister Stephanie, I need you to look away because this will be for you next year and I don't want you to see it yet. Okay? I'll tell you when you can look back, but look away right now. So this was my new start. And I really wanted to get it started so I could take it with me on my trip because of the size of it. I thought it would be a good one to take with me. And I'm stitching it on this beautiful blue fabric. And there's my big fat start. Just a few stitches. That's all I got done today at the stitching meetup. But we had a lot going on. So there you go. I got it started. And sister, you can look back now. So I'll be taking that with me on my trip. Real excited about that. That'll be something I can stitch on there. So now that's 2 new starts that I have gotten going so that I have those 2 smalls to take with me on my trip. So I mentioned it was Saturday, so you know what that means. I have a new start tomorrow. So for my new start tomorrow, I get to pick, trying to get it out of the glare, I get to pick one of these Cranberry Christmas ornaments. I haven't, as of this moment, decided which one I'm going to stitch. I don't really know. I think they're all beautiful. And eventually, I think I would like to do them all as well. But I haven't decided. I'll do that probably, maybe tonight, I'll decide. And then I'll get started on this tomorrow. But it won't be for a little while because my husband is singing a solo tomorrow morning, and he has to go in quite early and practice with the instrumentalist with the microphones in the building to do what they call a sound check. And then he will sing in the main service. And then afterwards and after lunch, I'll be able to stitch a little bit. My husband has to go back and sing twice tomorrow in the Christmas tree presentation. So if you want to see something beautiful and hear some beautiful Christmas music, I'll put the information down in my Dropbox on how you can find it on our website, and you'll be able to see it. So, happy stitching, everybody. I hope you're having a good time stitching. Hope you're having a good holiday season, and I certainly am, and I'm enjoying it. So, holiday wishes for you, and happy stitching. Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Dina. It is Sunday. It is the 12th of December, which means a new start for December. This is my new start for today. And when I left you, on my last segment, I hadn't decided which one I was going to do. I picked this one. I love the round shape, and I love that center. It looks so delicate and lacy. So that was what I started today, and this is how far I got. I think that's a pretty decent start. Now all I have to do is replicate this 3 times around the sides, and I'll have it finished. I plan on doing all of them at some point, but for my Sunday start, I decided to get the smallest one done first, and that way I'd have a pretty good chance of finishing it this week, which is something that I wanted to do. So that's my start so far. I'm hoping to maybe work on it again tomorrow, and if I get to finish it, I'll let you know. Well, that's my report for today. I'm really tickled. It's been a beautiful day. My husband sang a gorgeous solo in church this morning, and I was so proud of him and so grateful that he gets to use his voice that way. It was just a delight to listen to. The piano part was also quite pretty because it was a duet. So our regular pianist at the church plus our minister of music played together at the same time on the piano while my husband was singing. It was quite impressive. Anyway, and then they did the Christmas tree performance this afternoon and again tonight. So it's now completed. Are you okay? Coco's playing with her toy, and I think it scared her. Come here, baby. You all right? Anyway, here we go. It's done, and now we can continue on with other Christmas activities, and we have several planned. And I found out today that my friend that invited me to her home for my lunch on my birthday has also invited 4 other ladies. They're friends of mine from church. They're ladies I do a lot with, and we're just going to have a ladies' luncheon for my birthday at her house. I think that's awesome. So sweet. Looking forward to that. And of course, I'll have my birthday party with my sister. On my birthday that morning, I'll open my present with her, and we'll have a great time. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope your week next week turns out to be a great stitching week for you. And in the meantime, till we speak again, happy stitching, everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. It is December the 13th. It is Monday, and tomorrow is my birthday. So I have a birthday start tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. I am stitching Enchanted Alphabet. It'll be my new start for my birthday. And this is what it looks like. And I'm pretty excited about it. It's been in my stash for a while. It was my unicorn chart for a while, and someone was kind enough to gift it to me. And I'm going to be stitching it on this beautiful Picture This Plus Heritage 32 count Lugana. I think that's going to be really, really pretty. So that is for my start tomorrow. I have it fully kitted, ready to go. I'm just using DMC. Got all my DMC in here. And my Garon bag, which I think is great. Look at this. So it's perfectly large enough in here. When I get it on my Q-snap, I haven't decided. I have a scroll rod and I may put it on there, but I may not do it till I get back from my vacation. That'll depend on something else I'll tell you in a minute. But that's my new start for tomorrow. And I do know that there are a couple of people, at least one I know is starting the same chart, but there are several people who said they're going to stitch on something that has an alphabet in it in honor of my birthday. So thank you for doing that. So what have I been working on today? Well, as you know, December the 12th was my second Sunday start in December. And I said I was starting one of these, and I chose the round one to do. So I worked on it yesterday, and I worked on it again today, and I finished it. I'm pretty excited. I think it's beautiful. These sulky threads are just gorgeous. Stitching it on a light taupe Lugana, 32 count, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. So I'm so thrilled that I was able to finish it before my next new start, which is my birthday start on tomorrow, on Tuesday. So what else has been going on today? Well, I got some happy mail. I had some very kind friends who wanted to gift me some things for my birthday. So I'll start with my friend Mary. Mary lives in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And we actually met at a retreat. And we try to stitch together quite often. And we were stitching together recently. And Mary, you didn't say a word. She just surprised me. So this was a kit. It's a Brenda Gervais kit, Sugar and Spice. I'm going to have to cut this lamp off, so I'll be in the dark, but you'll be able to see this. Isn't that precious? This was a special kit for a retreat that Mary went to, and she has stitched it, and now she has shared the stash with me. So thank you, Mary. I appreciate that very much, and I love it. I can't wait to stitch it. The second thing she did is that she has a collection tra-la-la. I'm not even going to try to say it. Okay, I'll let you see it. That's the name of it. And here are the two patterns. They're so cute. Cute little pillows there. It looks like they're spring and summer. That's what it looks like to me. Because you've got flowers and birdhouses and strawberries here. And then over here you've got a sailboat and fish. It's very much looks like the ocean kind of thing for spring and summer maybe. But I think they're precious. Cute. So she sent me those two patterns to stitch, and she also works in a charity shop, and this came into the charity shop, and she thought I might could use it for finishing, especially for a special friend of mine. So look at this. Isn't that cute? Just precious. So thank you, Mary. I will use it definitely for my friend, and I'm looking forward to that. So thank you for the birthday surprise. That was so nice of you. Very, very nice. Okay, next I got a fabric, and this was a fabric of the month. So this is the Color and Cotton fabric of the month. It's called Tuscan I get mine in Lugana, 32 count, and this is the December fabric of the month. I want to get it out so you can see it in its glory here. Isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful neutral. And I'm going to turn it, there you go. That's the true color. Has a tiny bit of a green hue to it, but lovely, really pretty neutral. I'm in the neutral fabric of the month for color and cotton, and I've been very pleased with everyone I've gotten this year. So happy about that. So that's my happy mail. Now, I got something else that made me very, very happy. My previous segments, I think I've mentioned that my husband asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said I wanted an Elon lap stand because I love my floor one so much. And I was going to get myself that if I had a blackout in my whip go, and I didn't. So I didn't cheat, and I didn't get it. But when he asked me, was there one thing I really wanted for my birthday, I said, yes, I want an Elon lap stand. So he said, well, I don't know how to order that. So why don't you order it and then just, put it from me to you when it comes in? And I said, okay, I'll do that. So he was asking me recently if I was going to have it in time for our vacation, if I was going to be able to take it with me. And I said, oh, no, it'll take 6 to 8 weeks to get that thing. It's handmade, and I don't think he makes them until he gets the order. And then if he's got more than one, you go in order of when he got your order. So, it could be 6 to 8 weeks before I get it. So today, I got a notification that it was shipped today. Now, it'll go ground transportation, so it may take a week to 10 days to get here, but I'm got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping I get it before we go on vacation. Because if I do, I'm going to take it with me. So I just wanted to share that with you because that was a piece of happy mail, even though it was a text. So that's one reason I'm smiling so big tonight. The next thing I want to tell you about is it's almost January, and two things are happening in January. The first one is it will be my 5-year anniversary on FlossTube, and I want to have a big celebration, a nice giveaway for all of you guys who've hung in there with me for 5 years, or if you've joined me in the last 5 years. So I'm going to be putting together some nice giveaways, and I won't actually show them and share them and make them available until January. Probably on my anniversary on FlossTube, I'll do a special video maybe for that. So that's the first thing that's coming up, so be watching for that. And the second thing that's coming up is that in the Magazine Monthly Challenge Facebook group, they're doing Bringo again, which is a 1-month-long bingo type game, very similar to Whip Go. But they like to do it in January, and the reason it's Bringo is because it's burr for cold. So the idea is they come up with 25 prompts that tell you what to stitch. And they're things like your oldest whip, your largest whip, or your smallest whip. And then there are things that are even different, like stitch on a whip or a new start that's going to be a gift, or stitch on a new start or whip that reminds you of your childhood. And then they've got some in here, stitch on a whip or new start that makes you go burr. So I guess it would need to be something cold or wintry. You can be as creative as you want to be, but you get to take these prompts and you get to put them in a 5x5 grid in any order you want to. You can do random comment picker, random number generator, because they're numbered 1 through 25, but that's just so you know that you've got 25 of them. You don't have to put them in that order. So I just did a sort of pattern For me, I went down and took 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I went back and took the next one below it and went down the list again just to put them, kind of mix them all up. And so I have my Bringo board set up with the prompts. Now, I haven't established what whips I'm going to do yet because I just did this today. And I haven't spent any more planning time on it for a couple of reasons. One, I've got to get through December stitching to know what any of my Sunday starts might still be whips, so I can put them as possibilities on that board. I also am planning to have a New Year New Start with my friend Glow. Glow is going to be going through some patterns that she has that she might want to start as her New Year New Start, and then she's going to let me know what they are. And any of them that I have that are the same, then we'll put those together and we'll either choose one that we both want to stitch or we'll draw one out of a hat or something. But we're going to start the same piece together on New Year's Eve. So I think that'll be fun, and I don't know what that's going to be yet. So I might want to put that on my Bringo board as well. So then, of course, what happens is every day, Carolyn Zook or her dear friend that helps her run the group, Robin, will select a number randomly, and they'll call it out, and that's where you go to pick what you work on for that day. Now, here's the key. You only have to do an hour or 100 stitches, depending on whether you want to track time or stitches, in order to say you've met the goal. And for every bingo you have, you can put your name in for a $10 gift card to Gowron Toten Bags. And if you get a blackout, I think it's about $30 or so. But anyway, it's a bigger gift card. And I think that's great. You do have to put everything in an album and have it posted by the end of the month with your start and stop on each of your ones that you've, have met. And if you use one whip or new start for multiple clues, you just have to post the picture and then stitch, your stitches, and then the next time you go in, you stitch the stitches for the next one, so your last picture can serve as your start. Anyway, Carolyn has put out a whole video about it, and it was actually filmed live. I'm sorry I missed the live, but anyway, it was fun to watch it, and she explains it all. But I'm going to do Bringo in January. Now, that's going to be a bit of a challenge because, as I mentioned, my husband and I are going on a vacation in January. And we are going to be gone for about 9 days. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to take all my whips with me. So what I'm going to have to do is I will be able to work on the ones that are called that I have with me. And those that aren't, I'm going to have to catch up when I get back. And the only reason I'm even going to try it, knowing I'm going to be gone that long, is that there are 25 of these prompts, but there are more than 25 days in January, and you have until the 31st to post everything. So for those last 6 days in January, I would have that cushion to catch up on the 8 days that I'm going to be gone. So my hope is that at least one of the things called might be something I have with me. That would be nice. And then I'll have the 6 days to make up the 100 stitches on anything that was called that I missed while I was out of town. So I think that'll be fun. I enjoyed it last year. I did it last year. I didn't post anything last year because I just did it to do it, because I enjoy stitching for prompts. I don't know whether I'll post it this year either, but I did want to mention it in case you want to mosey on over there and check it out. Anyway, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So that's my big update there. And then I guess that is everything that I have to share with you today. So I'll have to now put my project away. I need to put my sulky thread back in the box and put all of that back in a project bag for when I do the next one of these, whenever that might be, because it's not part of my December starts. So I'm glad I've got one done. I love the colors and I love them on this fabric. So I'm definitely going to be eager to get back and do some more of these. So I will put it away for now and bring it back out hopefully next year and get at least another one done. So in the meantime, everybody, happy stitching. I'll talk to you soon. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Dina and this is my channel about cross stitch. Welcome. Today is a special day for me. It's my birthday. So I want to share with you my birthday start and a little bit of wonderful birthday kindness. So my birthday start was Enchanted alphabet. Oh, that's going to be so bright. Sorry. Here we go. There's my Enchanted alphabet. I have to turn it where you can see it. There you go. That's better. Isn't that beautiful? I decided to start over here on the furthest point, and then I could have two directions to sort of jump off of. So that's where I started. And today, I didn't have a ton of time to get to stitch, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But this is what I got done. So I got the E done, and it's almost in the middle of the piece, which is great. So there you go. But there it is. And there are several colors in that letter. There's actually 6 different colors. I had to stop and count them in that E. But that's how beautiful the shading and the changing is going. So really, really liked it. This is a very tight picture of this plus. It's 32 count, but it shrunk. So it's probably more like 34 or so. I'm still using the 2 strands though, because I really like the coverage of it. I think it's going to be rich and pop, and I wanted it to do that. So there you have it. That was my birthday start. I actually stitched 251 stitches in it today, but my goal was to finish the letter, and that's what I did. So happy about that. Now I'll put that away so that I can do some other stitching tomorrow. But in the meantime, I wanted to tell you about why I only had a little bit of stitching time today. It was great stuff. I talked to my sister Stephanie this morning. First thing, we did a virtual birthday party. We can't be in the same place at the same time right now because Stephanie can't travel. Her mother is not able to stay by herself very well, and so Stephanie does feel comfortable leaving her for any length of time. So right now, that's just the season of life that we're in. So we do everything by phone. And today we had a birthday party for me by phone. But my present was here, and so I opened it and talked to her on the phone while I did. And I'm going to just share in no particular order all the wonderful stitchy kindness that my sister sent me. First of all, I got floss away bags and a big hoop to store them on. Love that. And a project bag, a nice big project bag, so that I can kit up another project. Really, really happy about that. And I got a picture frame, one of those Mill Hill kit 6x6 hand-painted frames. And this one is one of those kind of an orangey red. It's called Redwood is what it's called. And I really like that. I think that's going to be beautiful for a fall piece or possibly a Christmas piece, but I'm thinking fall. Anyway, I wanted to get one of those. It was on my wish list, and my sister grabbed it. Then I got a fabulous array of fabrics. And so Stephanie was telling me that when she got my wish list, she went and tried to order every piece of fabric on there because she knows that fabric is hard to get. And she said it was amazing at how much it was out of stock. And then when she'd get a notice that it was in stock, she would go instantly to try to get it, and how quickly it went. And it took her several months to get all these pieces for me. So this is it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of Dusk Lugana. This is a fat quarter, and it's a 28 count. I'm thinking that this will make fabulous chalkboard pieces when I stitch some of those, because I have a couple of those. I haven't in the past known what I was going to stitch them on, and I think this dusk is beautiful. Looks like chalkboard that's, you know, that's been erased a few times, and I like that. I like that look. Then I have this beautiful piece of lamb's wool linen. It is 28 count. It's a smaller piece, 13 by 18. I was trying to get a few smaller pieces in my stash, and so this was one that I had on my wish list, and my sister picked it up for me. And then again, this is another small piece that I had on my wish list, and this is 32 count lamb's wool linen, and it's by Welchelt. And there you go. It's a small 9 by 13. So that'll make a great medium-sized project there. And the funny thing is, when I got these fabrics out today, there were some patterns in my present as well, and I got really tickled because when I opened this one by the Sweetheart Tree, this is called Sparkler in Patriotic Red. Isn't that beautiful? And these beautiful little beads actually come in the packet, and look how tiny they are. So this is deceiving. This is quite enlarged as far as the look of the beads there. They're not that large. But I thought, won't this be beautiful on that lamb's wool? Don't you think that goes perfectly? I do. So this one, the fabric is already with it. And I was sitting there putting it together while my sister and I were talking, and she got so tickled at me because I said, oh, this will be perfect with this, and this will be perfect with this. She said, you like doing that, don't you? I said, yeah, I do. She got me a Little House Needleworks Old Glory. I think that's so pretty. And again, I thought, won't that be pretty with my lamb's wool linen that she got me? Look at that. What a treat. What a treat. And then she also picked up this Love Mom pattern behind it. I just thought that was so precious. And it comes with the heart charm in it to go right up here. And then she got me this beautiful mint with the white. It's actually called Splash Mint. And this one is a 32 count Zweigert Lugana. Isn't that precious? Now, you know, Stephanie's mom, my adopted mom, loves snowmen, and so I'm thinking that I might stitch her a snowman on there. We'll see. But that's kind of what I wanted that fabric for. And then I want you to see this loveliness. This cracked me up because when my sister Stephanie ordered this, apparently she ordered a pattern and she wanted to kit it up for me. So she ordered all the floss to go with it, you know, where you can click and say you want everything. Only she didn't know that it just comes by itself, you know, it comes how the order comes, and some of the threads were back ordered and then they came later, and so she has all this thread and she doesn't know which pattern it goes with now because it came in at different times. She's not sure if it's all for one or if it's for several, and we got such a kick out of it this morning. So she said I could take my time. I have a project now. I can go read the patterns and see what these go to, and then see if if I'm missing anything. So that was great fun. I will do that. I'll probably do that later in the week. That was my birthday. Wasn't that awesome? I get spoiled. My sister spoils me, I'm telling you. She really does. But I wanted to share it with you because it was all stitchy stuff and I was really excited about it. And it included some new charts. So that was really, really fun. Well, that's my update for today on stitching things. After talking with my sister this morning and getting Coco situated for the day, I had a delightful surprise. One of my friends had invited me to lunch for my birthday, and I did not realize or did not find out until yesterday that she had invited some other friends of mine, lady friends of mine, to join us at her house. And she fixed us a fabulous lunch, all sorts of salads. We had pimento cheese and chicken salad, and we had a carrot salad, and just a lovely array of fresh food to eat. And she had made me a sour cream pound cake. One of my favorite cakes because my sister used to make it for me, and she made it from scratch. Said she had never made a cake from scratch before. And what tickled me is she said that even though she's pretty neat, flour got everywhere and her kitchen looked like a bomb had gone off in it. And it was quite a funny story, her first experience making a cake from scratch. And I was so privileged that she did it for me. That was just such a nice thing. So we had a fun time. There were 6 of us there, and they showered me with sweet cards and sweet presents, and just, made me feel very special. And then I got home and I read my birthday messages, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who wished me happy birthday, and for any of you who are participating by stitching on an alphabet or on your Enchanted alphabet pattern, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I feel very special. I feel very blessed today, and I thank you for your part in that. So I'm going to let you get back to what you were doing. Tommy and Coco have already headed off to bed, and so I'll be joining them here in a few minutes and get up tomorrow and have a brand new day. So enjoy your stitching. I hope you're getting ready for Christmas. I'm almost there. I still have a few things to get for stockings, and then I should be ready. So almost ready to sit back and relax. In the meantime, everybody, happy stitching. Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Dina, and it is December 15th, Wednesday, and I'm here with a stitching update for you. Today I decided to work on a prompt, so I pulled out my Hawk Run Hollow. This is my spring at Hawk Run Hollow, and I had decided I wanted to personalize this for my new neighborhood that we've moved into. Our neighborhood is Water's Edge, and we live on the main street in the neighborhood, and it's called Water's Edge Drive. So right here where it says Hawk Run Hollow, I wanted to personalize that and put Water's Edge Drive in there. So I did. I charted it today, and I spaced it out the way I wanted to fit in that little sign, and I stitched it out today. And believe it or not, that little sign, because it's filled in, full coverage in there, is 535 stitches. But I got that done today. So I'm real excited about that. That may be the only personalization that I do, but it's done, and I'm really pleased with it. We normally stitch in a Hawk Run Hollow group once a month, but I knew, because I was charting this out and estimating it and having to check it and space it, I wanted to do it while I was at home where I had time to think about it, calculate it, and not be talking and distracted. So I got that done. I wanted to get that done before our next Hawk Run Hollow day. And then I can go back up here and start working on the leaves and the rest of the branches that go here, and then the little bees that are up here. So I won't finish the top at the next Hawk Run Hollow, I don't think. I think that would be too much in the amount of time that we have. But I should be able to finish it within the next couple of times that I stitch on it, especially if I get to stitch on it some at home. So there's Hawk Run Hollow, getting started. Moving along. And again, mine is spring at Hawk Run Hollow. I'm stitching that on 32 count platinum by Picture This Bless. And I got the fabric from Julie McConnell. She was actually brought me a couple of choices to the stitching retreat that she hosted. And when I picked that one, she cut it for me, and I bought it from her there and did my start at her retreat. So that was fun. That's really all the news that I have to share today about my stitching. I didn't get to stitch until later in the afternoon. My husband, after singing so much in the Christmas tree at church and having to do a solo that Sunday, I think he has just wore himself out and has come down with strep throat. So he's not feeling well, not doing well. He'll be fine. He just needs to get his medication through and get some rest. So today he had a couple of things he wanted to get done, and I just kept encouraging him to go take a nap, just to rest. And so finally he gave up, and he went and laid down, and Coco went and laid down with him and kept him company and took care of him. I took her for a walk this morning so that he wouldn't have to. And, they played a little bit this afternoon, but for him to not go out with her for a long walk, he's not feeling well. Tomorrow night, I get to go to one of my neighbor's houses that I've never met, and all the women in our neighborhood are going to get together and have a little white elephant gift exchange, kind of just get to know one another. And I am looking forward to it. I can't wait. So that'll be a lot of fun. And in the meantime, tomorrow I may or may not get any stitching done. But if I do, I'll be back to share it with you. And if not, I'll see you in the next day or two. In the meantime, please enjoy your stitching. Good night. Good morning, everyone. This is Dina. It is Thursday, December the 16th, and I am about to leave here and pick up a neighbor and take her with me on a little venture. We're going to play canasta with several ladies from the church, and I'm looking forward to that. So I don't know that I'll get to stitch any this morning, maybe not till this afternoon. But I have been remiss in showing you a birthday present that I got from my friend Chloe. And so I want to share that with you because some of it I want to go ahead and put in my stash, and the other part of it, I have it displayed here, and I don't want to forget to share it with you once I put it up because I'll get to see it every day. First of all, let me share this little gift tag with you. Puppy dog running in the water. Oh, cute, cute, cute. This is what was on my present with a sweet note and a sweet card. I got a really sweet card as well. It had a little puppy dog on it. She and I both love our puppies. And then I got the neatest thing. This is a Georgia thread keep with a heart right in the middle of Georgia. And you see it's a needle minder. She put the needle on there to show me that it was magnetic. Isn't that awesome? I can't wait to use that. And then she sent me some wonderful finishing things. These are charms. They're 2022 charms. I think you can see that well enough to know that's what they are. These are little, I don't want to open them because I'll lose them all, but I'm going to pull them out, maybe one where you can see it. See the little pins? These are those little cute pins that people are using to attach charms on their finishing. I'm so excited. I didn't know where to find those. Thanks, Glow. I'm so excited to have those to work, to put on my 2022s on my pillows. And then if you'll recall, I did a set of ornaments, hands-on design set, the 12 Days of Christmas, and I bought special ornament hangers to go with them, and they were S-shaped, and they were quite large and bulky, so thank goodness these ornaments were really big. But Glow found me some. That's what these are. They're little S-hooks for ornaments, and she found them, and they're smaller. They'll be perfect for an ornament, which is great because Glow made me an ornament. And this one will be up all year round because this one is Coco. Isn't that cute? It looks just like her. Glow, it's beautiful. Thank you. Glow stitching is beautiful anyway. It's absolutely gorgeous. And she finished this up for me, and so it is ready to go. I'm so happy. So very happy. So I'm going to put this in my sewing room where I can see it all day, every day, and know that my little Coco's in here with me. So Glow, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a wonderful birthday, and it was such a great fun opening my gift. So I will let you guys get back to what you were doing. I hope to be back maybe this afternoon, if at all possible, with some stitching. But if not, until I see you next time, happy stitching. Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Dina. It is Saturday, it's December the 18th, and I'm here to give you a bit of a stitching update. I have been working diligently on Strawberry Fields Forever this week. Every spare moment when I could sit down and stitch a little bit, I stitched on it. I'm working on a prompt in one of the Facebook groups that's allowing us to get points for every 100 stitches. You just have to remember to stop and post a picture. I've forgotten a couple of times. So instead of getting all the points I could get, I'd have to post when I had stitched 200 or 300 stitches, and I only got the points as if I had stitched 100. So I got better as I went along, stopping and getting my points posted. So now I have actually, I think I've gotten about 12 points in there or something, which means I've stitched over 1,200 stitches in this in the last, well, in this month. It's a month-long challenge. So I was trying to work on it because tomorrow will be another new start. It will be my third Sunday start in December, and it will be Flaky Friends. And I have it kitted and ready to go, and I'll share that with you in a minute. But I want to show you my progress that I've made on my Strawberry Fields Forever. I built the house. When I had started working on this, I had the two sides done, and I had done a little bit of the brick in the house. So I wound up finishing the brick and all the windows and the ceiling and the chimneys and the door. I finished the entire home. Then I came over here and I did these three motifs, and I finished this one because it wasn't finished. It had the bird and just one of the colors of the flower vase. And so I finished that one. So I did these, all of these. And then I came on over here. I did that leaf because it dips down into the roof and I wanted to line it up correctly. I came over here and finished this motif. I didn't have the flowers on there. And I started on the vines and the strawberries, and I got the first one done. So now the next time I pick this up, I will be doing the big vine that goes all the way up in here with all the strawberries. And once I finish that, I will be able to roll this up, and then I'll have the really busy bottom fence and gate, you know, to go in there. But the big vine here is what I'm talking about. That's what I'll be working on next. So, depending on how much I do on my new start tomorrow, I may take tomorrow to do on my new start. I may work on it one more day, and then my intention is to stop and either come back and do more on my strawberry fields to participate more in that event, or just pick another whip that I want to push closer to a finish, and something that I want to get more on, and work on it. So I'll let you know how that goes. I hope you're having a great month of stitching. I hope you're enjoying whatever you're stitching. I know I have been, and I have been making plans for Bringo. I have been making plans for Whip Go. January is going to be a fabulous month of stitching. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are. If I don't see you again before then, I do want to take a moment and wish you all happy holidays. We celebrate Christmas, so I would like to share and say Merry Christmas to those of you who do. We were surprised to find out we have next door neighbors who don't celebrate Christmas. And that was a little bit of a surprise to us. And so we didn't know that, and we took over a big tin of cookies with a Christmas card to say Merry Christmas. And we were told, politely, but told, that they don't celebrate Christmas. And so my husband, who was a much quicker thinker than I was at the moment, said, well, would you take it as a token of our friendship? And they grinned and said, yes, we can do that. So we got a sweet thank you note from them yesterday. But, we're getting to know our neighbors one way or the other. So that was kind of my oops story. So you never know, what others believe and what their habits and traditions might be. But I hope that you'll take it in the spirit that it's meant, and that is that I wish you well. And if you are one who does celebrate Christmas, I definitely wanted to share with you my Merry Christmas wishes, because I do, and I love Christmas. So please accept that from me as just a good intention. Happy stitching, everybody. Good night. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. This is Dana. It is Sunday. It is December 19th, and I am here to give you a whip update for today. Today was my third Sunday start, and I was starting a stand-up that I'm making, and this is called Flaky Friends. It is a Stoney Creek pattern, and I started in the upper corner. And this is a kit that comes with a lot of what you need to make it, but it had buttons that it didn't come with, and I found them in my stash, or something that I will use from my stash. And it didn't come with fabric. And so I just grabbed a piece of 12 by 12, 14 count Aida, and I got started on it today. I started in that top corner, and I did this side of the border all the way around to the end of that color. So you can see where I started there. Now, there will be a background color filled in all through here, but that is a specialty fiber, and it's on order. It has not arrived yet. So I'm hoping to get it soon. But in the meantime, I can go around and stitch the border and then just fill that in when I get it. But I think this is a pretty decent start, it was 300 stitches. I think 200 stitches was the start requirement when people were doing no new starts for 2021. So I was going for at least 200 stitches, and then I decided to finish this little piece right here all the way around till it stopped. And so that made it 300 stitches total, but that is my new start. So I'm very, very pleased with it. I think it's going to be really cute. It's certainly bright and cheerful. I think that'll be so, so fun. So that's my stitching for today. We are almost at Christmas, everybody. I'm so excited. Talked with my son today, and he has a friend from out of state that can't go home for Christmas. He has no family here, and so we've invited him to join us for our Christmas. I am actually going to be going into my some of my Christmas decorations downstairs. I think I have an extra stocking, and I think I'll put some chewing gum and, you know, just chapstick and little things in it for this person, and I'll get a couple of little things my son told me he could use, and there's a book he wants. I'm gonna see if I can get that at the local bookstore, and a couple of gift cards, you know, to like Publix or something that any single guy can use that's on his own. But just to let him have something to open, you know, with us when we get together. I think Christmas is special for families, but I think anytime you reach out and include someone who can't be with their family, that there's just a bit of a blessing in that. I always feel that way anyway. So looking forward to that. I hope your family has a fabulous Christmas. I think that this being my third Sunday start and me showing you, well, let me show you the right way, showing you that is a good way to wrap this one up. So I'll do that, and then we'll go from there. And then my next video will be, of course, my fourth Sunday start and probably my new start. And I think that'll be a good way to start the next year. Thank you for following my progress this year. Thank you for watching my videos and writing such wonderful comments. Thank you for your interest in my son and his progress. I just really appreciate your support in all of that. And today, when I was talking with him, he updated me on his weight loss journey, and he has actually hit 94 pounds now. I'm so excited. Very excited for him. So I think that's a great accomplishment, especially right here at the holidays, and I'm just so proud of him I could pop. All right, everybody, wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, a prosperous New Year, because I may not see you again until after then, and stay healthy and choose joy. Choose to be happy as much as you can. Those of you who are going through loss or grief, depression, loneliness, please know that my thoughts are with you. I hope someone will reach out to you and invite you into their home. And if not, just know that you're in my heart. Happy stitching, everybody.